Hi, I'm Carrie Harbaugh, Senior Product Consultant at Direct Supply, and this is the Panacea Air Element Mattress. This is a limited low air loss mattress with alternating pressure and is indicated for use for residents who are at risk of pressure injuries or even all the way up through a stage 4 injury. This mattress is a very basic mattress, and we can go ahead and go through some of the setup, usage, and cleaning tips for the mattress in this video. Please be sure, though, that you're using this video as just a portion of your training, and it's very important to read the owner's manual because there's a lot of really important information in there as well. So make sure you're familiar with that before you start. So, like I mentioned, we're going to start with setup. Now, for the purposes of saving time, I've pre-inflated my mattress, but I want to walk you through what it would look like if you got your mattress out of a box. So, you have a deflated mattress, you set it on the end of your bed, and you start unrolling it. And now, you want to make sure that your label is up here near the head section, and the CPR valve is at the head section as well. So when you're checking for location here, you also want to double check that the CPR plug is in place in order to fill. As you move along the base of the mattress, you'll see there are tie-down straps. These are a really important part of making sure your mattress is safely going to stay put. So make sure you're using all the tie-down straps all the way around the mattress. It not only helps the mattress stay put, but it also helps the mattress to articulate with the bed. So as the bed turns and repositions, the mattress will go right with it. The next thing you'll need to do is set the pump on the end, plug in your air hoses, and of course your power cable, and then go ahead and use the power button on the side here and just turn it on. This mattress is very basic, so we have alternating pressure and static, and then we set by comfort in resident pounds. So when we're looking at preparing the surface for our resident, the next step is getting a sheet on here. So if you're using a fitted sheet, usually a deep pocketed sheet is a safe bet just to make sure you get all the way around the air mattress. Air mattresses traditionally are a little bit thicker than your foam mattresses, so you might need a little bit deeper pocket than you have with your foam products. So assuming we've got a sheet on here, I'm going to go get our resident, and then we can work on sizing. So here's Jerry. We've got him laying down. We know we put a sheet underneath him for comfort. We want to make sure, though, that we're not layering other things under Jerry like chucks or incontinent pads. All of that is going to have an effect, usually a negative effect, on the amount of pressure redistribution he experiences in the mattress and any kind of airflow that could be coming from the mattress. So make sure we're just using that bottom sheet and no more to affect those things. So as we look at Jerry, we know he's not a very heavy gentleman. We need to know his weight, though, for this particular mattress. So I'm going to go ahead and go to the pump. I happen to know that Jerry weighs about 120 pounds. So I'm going to dial this down to 120. Now keep in mind, this is just a starting point. For any resident, especially if we're using a pump that has a weight capacity or a weight dial on it, that's your starting point, and you want to make sure that no matter where the lowest point of the resident is, we're double checking with the hand check method. The hand check method is simply, if I was going to shake someone's hand, I'd put my hand out in this direction and shake it like this. What that means to check a mattress is I'm going to find Jerry's lowest point, which is under his rear end, and I'm going to put my hands, I've unzipped this so I can have access to the bladders. I'm going to put my hands in between the bladders and try to put my hand down as far as I could and lay it on the bottom of the mattress. Now, if I'm on the bottom of the mattress and I can just barely do this and I can touch Jerry, that's good. It's properly sized. If I get my hand on the bottom of the mattress and I have to do this in order to reach Jerry, the mattress is too firm and I need to go back and readjust. If I fit my hand in here and I have to just wedge it in underneath Jerry, the mattress is too soft and I need to readjust. If you're making an adjustment outside of the resident weight setting, make sure you make a note in the chart to say, this is a comfort setting, we determined this based on the hand check method, and then document why you've done it. Now the mattress is sized, Jerry's comfortable. We're going to go back to the pump here. And now's when we get to choose if we want static or alternating pressure. Right now it's on static, which is ideal for sizing a mattress and initial setup. But if we want to alternate pressure, we go ahead and just flip the toggle switch to alternating. And then we're going to see alternating pressure, A-B cell rotation, and it'll go at a predetermined point that every 5 minutes will change the A-B cells. So that's all there is to the control unit. I'd like to take you through a little bit of the cleaning, and the best way to clean something like this is every day, just mild soap and water is fine to clean the surface of the mattress. Make sure you have it zipped closed when you do it because you don't want any moisture getting underneath. If you do have an incontinent episode or something that needs to be disinfected, a quaternary disinfectant is appropriate, or a pre-diluted bleach wipe could also be used. Anything more harsh than that could damage the mattress cover. So, like I mentioned, this mattress is a very user-friendly surface, and hopefully it'll be something that will last you a very long time. Let me know if you have questions. Please contact us at directsupply.com or reach out to your Direct Supply account manager.